Hi everyone, it's Karen. I have a really fun project to share with you today. Have you seen Lori Whitlock's shadow box cards? They are so stinking cute and they're so super easy to make. Have a look over here. She's got all kinds of them. They're really adorable. Really, really cute. With scenes, Christmas scenes, winter scenes, birds and trees, little deer, the owl. Anyway, the one I'm going to make with you today is this one right here. It's called Shadow Box Card Bluebird, and I'm going to show you how to make it in Design Space. So the first thing I need to do is upload my images because I've saved these files as SVG files on my computer. I'm going to click Upload Image. I'm going to browse for my image, and I put all of my Lori Whitlock files into a Lori Whitlock folder that I have on my computer. And this one, okay, it's called the 5x7 Shadow Box Card Bluebird. And so I'm going to choose the SVG file and I'm going to open that up. And you see all the different elements that come with it. And I'm going to leave the name the way it is. I'm going to add some tags so that it's easier for me to find in the future. So I'm going to call this a shadow box card. I'm also going to save card and bluebird. And I'm going to save the file. Then I'm going to click on this over here and insert that onto my screen. And you'll see that it brings in all of the files sized exactly right to fit into a 5x7 envelope. So you're going to see that there are scoring lines. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them exactly the way they are. I'm just going to let Design Space score them as it would any other SVG file that you bring into Design Space. You could remove these perforated lines and replace them with the Design Space type of scoring line. And to do that, you would insert a shape over here and then you would insert a score line. If you want to see how that's done, I'm going to include a link to where I've done that in another video. You'll see that showing up above. What I'm going to do is have everything selected. I'm going to ungroup. And then I'm going to choose my individual cards, these individual blocks, right click and attach. And I'm going to do that for each of these blocks. Make sure I don't get the bird in there. Same thing for this one. This one as well. Then I'll just scroll down a little bit. There's nothing on the blue one that I need to attach, but I do need to attach on this last one. Then when I click go, you'll see that the bluebird is here. My next mat is here. My first white mat is here, and you're going to see that the score lines are on the cards as they should be. This one as well. This one as well. And I'm going to show you what would happen if I had not done that. I'm just going to X out of here, and I'm going to click undo until I'm back to my grouped images. See, now everything is grouped here. So if I now click go, my bird is fine, the light blue panel is fine, but these are not. See what happens to the score lines over here? So you absolutely must attach those lines before you cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, and then I'll come back and show you how to put it together. So I've cut all of these out, and now I'm going to put them together. So the first thing that you do is that you make sure that you line up all of these pieces properly. You will have 3 pieces that have score lines at both ends, both here and here. And what you do is you make sure that the one with the largest cutout at the front is on the top of your pile, then the middle size, and then the smallest size at the bottom. And you're going to take all of these pieces and you're going to turn the score line on the left side of your image facing down this way. And the score line on the right side, you're going to turn it up. You're going to do that on all 3 pieces so that you've got the flap going down on the left and the flap is going up on the right. Before I do anything else, I'm going to put my little bird on the swing over here. I think that's on the middle piece. It is. So I'm just going to use some liquid glue to put him down there. There he goes. And then that can dry while I'm continuing on here. And then this is the back side and this is the front side. So I'm going to flip this flap up. This is the front of the card. So the left side of it, you fold down. Then you would put some adhesive on here. And then line these up next to each other and then just fold the flap onto the back. So my first piece is going to be the one that's going to be on top, and I'm just going to double check because now I've mixed up my pieces here. I believe that's how it goes. That's the wrong way, that's the smooth on top. So there. So the first one is here. And I'm going to put my adhesive down on this flap. And I'm going to glue this right along this score line and lined up at the top and the bottom as well, so it's nice and straight. And I'm going to have room for 3 of these here. So the next one is here. I'll put my adhesive down the flap. And then this piece is going to sit right up next to that one, nice and straight at the top and bottom. And then the last one, I'll put my adhesive on the flap as well. And I'll just press that down. Then all I need to do is add adhesive to this side over here. And I'm going to put it down in 3 strips. Now all I need to do is fold this flap over. Add adhesive to the last panel over here. Bring the front of the card over. And the card is made. That will fit right into a 5x7 envelope. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Thanks so much for watching.